this is Alva, broker with Exit Realty Four Corners, and I want to thank everyone for subscribing to my channel. Today we're going to talk about how to buy a home in 2024, and we're going to do that step by steps. And for that, I brought Karla on board. She's one of our agents and a colleague here at Exit Realty Four Corners, but that is not the only thing we share in common. We are both passionate soccer moms.
Ooh, yes, we are.
We will share tips and tricks on how to get to have a successful closing. Karla, how are you today?
Fine, thank you. And you, Carol?
Thank you.
And hello, everyone. Thank you for having me today.
No, thank you. And we all know that every agent has different style, but in today's episode, we're going to talk about Karla's style. Karla, can you tell us what is the buying process with you? Karla Rivera?
Of course, I will be more than happy to explain what is my way.
Exactly.
So basically, as you know, the buying process is very simple.
It could be sometimes.
But right, you're right, Carol. So all of us has a different style. For example, my background working for many years in financial industry helped me to better understand my client needs. So each client has their very different and unique process. And how I start, I call like a discovery conversation or discovery meeting.
Nice. What can a buyer expect at that discovery meeting or conversation?
So basically, my goal in this discovery conversation is know my client. I would like to know what is the stage are they. I would like to know their priorities. I would like to know their motivation to buy a home, their fears, and the most important thing, their financial worries.
Financial worries. With that word in mind, it comes to my mind, once again, what can you tell us about the financing process or the pre-approvals?
Well, basically, sometimes my clients comes with a pre-approval for a lender that they already choose. And for those clients who would like to start fresh, I have my business partner that usually I recommend to them to start the approval process.
Nice. So with that being said, either you already have a pre-approval or you don't know and need some guidance on where to start, contact Karla and she can point you on the right direction.
Correct, of course, absolutely.
What tips can you share about that, about the financial process? What a buyer cannot do or shouldn't do during that process?
Well, during that process, I always recommend to my client, I can tell them if they already have savings. That is an important thing. The other thing is get familiar with their credit score.
Nice.
And also, I always encourage them because sometimes they ask, hey, I want a payment. I can pay that amount. I cannot pay for that amount. So in that way, I recommend to them that make a list or a breakdown for all their debt. So in that way, they want to know what is the net amount that they have in their pocket in order to do a monthly payment for a mortgage.
Nice. So 3 tips in there. Get to know your score, get a breakdown of all your debts.
Correct.
And lastly, but not least, it is very crucial that you don't open or close any accounts during that process.
Correct.
We want to make sure your credit score stays the same way during that process.
Correct. It's true, Carol. Thank you for sharing.
What else can you tell us? So once you know what they want and you know how much they can afford, what is the next step?
So the next step, once we have the discovery conversation and we have the pre-approval, I call like mapping. Basically, mapping is addressing to my clients in searching their home. They're gonna depend their location that they want to have, the different type of home, if it is a resale home or it is a new construction, a home, the size, if the client is looking for amenities and etc.
Is the process different from buying a resale home as we know it or a new construction?
Yes, it is different, and thank you for bringing that point. If very different, it is two processes very different. For example, for a resale home, our buyer need an agent who submit an offer for their behalf when they found the property that they are interested in. So basically, the sellers want to submit the offers, the seller can reject it, the seller can accept it, or basically we can enter in a mutual negotiation to have a success negotiations.
Nice. So whether you buy and resell, Karla will be there every step of the way.
Correct.
Not only to get to know your price point, but also negotiate on your behalf during that process. Because once you're under contract, there's 3 crucial timelines that we have to keep, which is escrow deposits, inspection period, inspection, and lastly but not least, getting to the closing table. What can you say about new construction?
In the new construction, it's different because we have to start and finish the process with the builders. The most of the builders have their in-house lender that we call. So in that way, the client must have the approval from them in order to have the incentive. So we as a realtor recommend our client the different builders that are in the market at this moment, what builder has a more incentive for them, what builder has the lower interest rate in this moment in the market. So that is the reason why I am highly recommend to our client that even though if it is a resale home or if it is a new construction, please contact and real estate agent who has expertise dealing with new homes and resale homes.
Nice. And I'm glad you mentioned that because not only whichever product you decide to buy, it is your home and you need some guidance through that step. And Karla Rivera or myself will be there every step of the way.
Correct. I will also would like to include, Carol, that I always encourage to my clients to have a power of visualization, home ownership. And what is the meaning of that? It is how commitment you are with you and yourself to get with your goal for you and your family.
Nice. The power of home ownership is very strong.
Correct.
And that's what we're here to reinforce. We believe that, if you're committed to get that goal in place for this 2024, we'll be there to help you. And just to summarize, first, we got to get the discovery conversation where we get to know your most wants and needs. Second of all, get to know your buying power. And lastly but not least, go home shopping.
Correct.
Nice. Thank you so much, Karla.
You're
for
welcome.
taking the time to be here. We really appreciate it.
My pleasure.
We really hope this video was of value. For more videos like that, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. We will leave Karla Rivera's social media links below. For more information about us, don't forget to follow us, like and subscribe. Thank you. See you next video.
See you next.